So hello and welcome to episode 3. I don't know why I keep saying that, I just realised. I think it's a subconscious thing that I say so hello every time this starts. And I'm now going to try and stop myself, but I bet you I never will. So yeah, let's go meet our Fate Weaver friend. I've forgotten his name. Agarth. His armour is so cool and you never get anything like it. So is his sword. I don't think you ever get a sword like his either.
You've come from the tower, haven't you?
Agarth, yes.
Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old
Fate
Fate
Weaver,
Weaver,
eh? This guy's cool.
Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by
Yeah,
now.
so I guess now I can sort of talk about it. One of the big things this game sort of has as part of its universe and part of its lore is that Fate is a very well-known, well-respected thing that exists in the universe. Like, I mean, if I ask this question...
The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work.
Yeah, this. Basically, Fate Weavers have the ability to read
He took it pretty well, honestly.
their own version of
Although
tarot
we did a
cards
lot
that
of drinking
will
after
tell
that.
them how the universe works. Hey man, can you give me some free shit?
I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his
And
success.
the big thing about that is the minute a Fate Weaver tells you, like he'll probably explain it
You
here,
really don't know much, do you?
but the minute a Fate Weaver
A Fate
tells
Weaver
you,
taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus.
yeah, here,
My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently.
oh, excuse me, again, this damn burps. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, basically the Fate Weavers, when they perceive someone's fate or as is, your fate is predetermined. Like, you are stuck following it. There is no way off that path. Like, the minute
Then that means
you're born,
it
you
all
have a
makes
path and you
sense
follow
now.
it. These guys can tell you what that
The
path
cards
is
point. I drew the Gravedigger, the
and give some
running man,
guidance on said path. But no
Yeah,
matter
so
what, you're stuck to it.
coming.
But the big thing about you is you're not. That's where you get to pick what class you are. You get to choose what skills you have, what powers you can use. Yeah, so here's it's telling me basically that giant attack I did on that rock troll is what's known as does it tell you here? Yeah, you're basically just using the threads of, you're absorbing their threads of fate, and you can use it against them as like a big powerful attack, and it basically allows you to absorb more XP. Yeah, so Reckoning mode, as it's called. Dumbest name ever. Cheesy as all hell, but sure. So you get better speed, better attack, and the minute the fate runs out, or you shift, fate shift, that's what it's called, a fate shift attack. So you pulled both triggers. Oh, it's going to force me to do it, isn't it? Oh, right, I had to hold. Keep holding. As you defeat enemies in Reckoning mode, their fate will become unraveled. So, move near to unravel enemy, press A to perform a fate shift. This uses your remaining fate energy to destroy it on unraveling foes and grants you an experience bonus. And like I say, you get different weapons for different sort of people. And the fun little sort of mashy thing for absorbing the XP. Any loot drop? Well, oh no.
What? How? What are you? The
I'm a
threads
sexy
of
lady,
fate.
that's what I am.
I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
I love saying this is brilliant.
You just... Fate is the will of the
Basically
gods.
saying that
No
you
mortal
just
should be
shat
able to
on this
change
guy's
it.
entire
How is that
life.
even
Like you just said,
possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading.
It's like if you walked into an art gallery and there's a guy displaying all the pieces he's ever made in his life. He's been painting for... I just hit my mic, sorry. He's been painting for like 20 odd years or whatever, and you come in and you do a painting 10 times better than anything he did without even trying. And he's like, I don't know, I just did it. It's just big middle finger. Just rub it in his face.
That would be my guess.
So yes, this is where you get to choose your...
Unlike most gnomes.
Yeah, as you see, most gnomes are academic dicks. Fine, show him my fate.
You're nervous. Relax. This is what Fate Weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least...
I kind of like that idea that this game sort of projects, like...
I swear
everyone has a determined role. Like everyone, no matter where you go in life, it's because... I'm real, you must be drunk.
I am. But still, I've never seen someone who's...
That's what I love about this guy. He is a drunken asshole. And you want to know why he's a drunken asshole? Because he thought he was going to die today.
Creatures have a place in the pattern.
Like he was just, he knew it. I mean, that's what I love about this game as well. Like if you're a Fate Weaver,
I'm not saying I believe it.
you know when you're going to die.
Is yours to
Like you can just read yourself and be like, yeah, I'm going to die tomorrow. Or I'm going to die in 6 years or whatever. Yeah, so this is where you get your sort of buff, so you can have extra range damage, damage resistance while dodging, piercing damage. And then there's like, so this is the level 1 stuff. These are all your unlocked ones, but then you can also look at, see so this is the sort of tree that I'll be going down. I might change, possibly. I don't know. But yeah, like the ultimate sort of end goal is the Shadowcaster. 34% element damage, 20% piercing damage, 12% critical chance for critical hits, plus 2 mana regain per second. That is insane. Guaranteed to critical hit versus enemies in panic. I don't even know there's a panic status. Poison Blink, a short range teleport with poison effect that replaces my dodge roll. Okay. And mana drain. So basically I'll have my mana just constantly near unlimited. Will I ever get there? Who knows? Let's just go with Rogue, just because I want the damage. You're terrible at this.
Damn it, it's the truth. At least, I think it is. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause.
Yeah, my big thing, I don't know if it was ever said, but my assumption was going to be that at the end of this game,
I'll meet you at his home to the east.
or when the MMO was supposed to start, there was going to be some sort of indicator that other fateless people have started to appear. And that's obviously where all the other player characters in the MMO would come from. And they would most likely have the ability to not stick to a single character class.
I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden.
And it would have been
Lives in a little hut to the east.
cool, I guess. That's the funny thing. I like this game, but honestly, I don't know if I would have enjoyed the MMO. Not without giving it a shot. I would have given it a definite shot.
What could this all mean?
But I'm just not... I don't know. It's funny, I love RPGs. I don't I'm not a person who hates grinding. I don't hate against the grind. I don't hate against repeating sort of quest types. I'm going backwards, I don't know why. But what I don't know, just MMOs sort of, after a while, get tedious? Like, saying semi isn't the right word. Oh, Jesus. Gotta be careful about that. Oh yeah, I'm going to be getting all my DLC stuff. So this is one of my lore stones. That there it goes. Texture was a bit funky there.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might.
So yeah, you basically get, I think there's like,
Lady of the land.
I think it changes, but there's a certain number for each sort of story, and you just sort of collect.
She is the cure seeker. The conscience
You collect them, and they sort of just tell a tale. They tell a tale about, you know, there's classic stuff like this. There's tales of great warriors. There's tales of gods. There's tales of two lovers from different families, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, so it's now telling me about the world map. So this is the actual world map. Doesn't look like a lot. Is that DLC? I think that's where the DLC area is. I can't quite remember. But yeah, every sort of, like, as you can sort of guess, every sort of area like this, like the really obvious play areas, are reasonably big on their own. And there's quite a few of them, so the map of the game is decent.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
I'm so tired.
Now, does it let me just push it? Or do I have to have my weapons out? Basically, you can be a total asshole in this game if you want. Oops, that was unintentional. That was not to prove my point. What I was trying to say was, it's not letting me do it at the moment. I think it might happen later when I try and steal something. But you have the ability to push one of the directional buttons on the D-pad and basically enter I want to kill anyone mode.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone
I don't know why. There's no... The funny thing is as well, this game has no morality system.
to the brink of death.
Mainly because I don't think... I think again it's checked for the idea that there's fate, so that you don't fall under fate, so there's no need for the idea of morality. I guess. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how so many games, I'm so used to sort of bars or numbers or something telling me I am this much good or I'm this much evil. Like even in games like Dragon Age Origins or even... Oh, excuse me, like the entire Dragon Age series. I keep burping. Sorry. Even though there's no morality system, it's no, oh, you're a good guy, you're a bad guy, there's still the numbers of this person likes you so much or they hate you so much because of your decisions. So there's still an idea of weighing yourself, maybe not necessarily as a world's view of you, but weighing yourself against your companions' sort of view, and then whatever their moral compass is sort of points you in a direction.
She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village.
So yeah, if you haven't noticed, I picked up a side quest. There's a Fae woman on the floor who has been stabbed, and because Fae are magically inclined more than anyone else, like they're literally of magic, regular healing doesn't work for them, and regular medicine can't work, so she's basically writhing around. Like, even killing and hurting a Fae, like I think he mentioned it, but even killing and hurting a Fae is nigh impossible for a regular person to do. Which again is interesting, it sort of sets up... I think, are these all my... Yeah, I think these are my side quests. My DLC quests, so let's hide those. Or is that my story stuff? Yeah, that's my story stuff. Yeah, sorry, this is the one I wanted to. Are zero the faster special items? They're currently being stored. I don't know if I'm going to use any DLC weapons. I might use DLC armor. We'll see. I'm just gonna pick up a bunch because there's a bunch of side quests that you can grab.
Where is the order that Mitharu has given us? I see no order in obstructing the truth. That is chaos. That is what the mission fears. Do the half-truths of these wise
So
men
apparently,
exhaust you as they
this,
do me?
she's basically complaining that apparently women aren't allowed in this magic school that's up here. Hey. Well, it's not a magic school, it's
Welcome
order,
to
like a priest order.
Stodwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith.
Yeah, something about they let her in and,
Arrived
I don't know,
just
maybe
when
she,
I am in need of aid.
I don't know,
So
like,
perhaps
maybe she
Mitharu
farted in
is
someone's face or something, I don't know. But they didn't like it. They didn't like letting her in.
We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges.
You might not notice it yet,
the Phalanx
but you will
does not fall
recognise
on
voice
foes,
actors
and
very
many of
quickly
our
in this
youngest
game. Very
men
much
have
like
to resist. Take
any
Brother
Elder
Egan.
Scrolls or any
2
Bethesda
nights
game,
ago,
basically. You
Egan
will
ventured
just start
past the
spotting
walls
similar
of
voices.
Firewood and never returned.
I feel like these
He
guys
must
try to do
leave
the
before
same
anything happens.
as later Elder Scrolls games and try to sort of hide
Mitharu be
hide
praised. His
them,
order
hide that sort of
reigns
by
supreme.
putting less of the same voice actor in the same city.
Just off the
Basically,
road
that's
to
all they,
Fey Ruins.
that's all they
Please
really did.
find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms.
The jewellery in this looks so gaudy. Where should I look?
Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls, just north of the village.
Honestly, again, I'm not going to do it all. Like any good RPG, there's lots of fluff, sort of dialogue that you can pick up on things. God, the sound always never cuts in. Hey, homeless person. Yeah, I mean, the game as well is really good at that. It just hides loot all over the place. Like, you would just find chests random. You can find gold practically in everything. Is there not a mailbox? Did I imagine it? I might as well pick up my... Is this it? Yeah, okay. So, this is all of the DLC stuff that I have. Yes, this is armor based on Mass Effect, if I remember rightly. I've also got weapons based on Mass Effect, I can't remember which. Like I say, I might use the armor for now. I might just use it, honestly, I don't really... As you can see, you get certain armor types that are very much, if you do not have this particular number of points in one of the trees, you're not wearing it. So I can't wear the shepherd stuff anyway. And you also get passive bonuses if you have a full set of a particular sort of armor. So let's get the Running Man stuff on. Hands, Running Man, legs. So I now have, well, basically as you see, the number there, say beside the health one, I only need to wear 2 pieces of the set to get that, and basically underneath that with the 10% crit damage, I would only need to wear 3 pieces of the armor. So basically, I'm not going to take the boots off, but if I took a particular set off, I could still get, so I could actually still wear my silly magic gloves too. Let's go for these ones. Like I could still wear these and still get pretty much all of the bonuses that the armor gives. So I'm now practically indestructible. I can have these as my main weapon. But I think I'd rather have the Fey Blades. Wind. These things are awesome. Is it cheating using DLC stuff? Probably. But honestly, like any game, they do eventually become cruddy. But yeah, so that's what these sort of look like. They're basically kind of like Klingon Battlet kind of thing. Anyway, I think there's quests inside the inn. Oh, sorry. I was reading up on my D&D group. Yeah, so I think this guy wants you to join whatever order he's with. Yeah, this thing.
Times are hard, but hard times can
Pay if you're willing to take risks. I don't know what it
If you
sounds
have
like.
the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use
Yeah, as you can
another
see, I didn't even
strong
put
arm
it
among the
on the
warriors.
menu. I had my helmet on, but actually, in game I don't. I might actually change it
Some may
because
try to colour it with
that helmet
fancy
kind of looks
colours.
okay. Other helmets are generally kind of crappy,
Warriors for hire.
but you know the full ninja set.
Lands.
I don't
You'll
know.
find those who have taken
What-
the oath are held in the
Did anyone
highest
else see that?
respect all over Amalur.
My character sort of doing a weird head bob. Sure, I'll join you.
You could head straight to Shieldring Keep,
Shielding,
And
keep,
pledge your
pledge your
My
sword.
lord, but a commendation from me would carry a lot of weight. To earn it, you must do something commendable.
Why does my character look bored? She looks like she's
Scoundrels of
like,
the Red
"Hi,
Legion
what can I have for dinner?"
named Osgar and Medgar Krast. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin and my good word.
And my good word. Where are the Crass brothers?
Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north of here. Medgar was last seen east of his brother's camp. Bring me their legion
Sorry, I keep hitting my
daggers.
mic. Hopefully that
I'll
doesn't get
pay
picked
with
up. I
coin
keep hitting my mic stand. Hopefully that doesn't get picked up
Invitation to join
on
the order.
sound.
Right
If it does, apologies. Oh wait, no, I don't have.
Hey there.
Okay, I forgot it takes off in conversations as well, which is weird. I don't. It's one of these things. I don't get it. I mean, like I say, if I go, there's options. Hide helmet. Boop. So I'm still wearing it. It's just now invisible. Speaking of which, yeah. So if you go into stealth, I can push this. And I can basically have... I can now kill people if I want, or I can't. Oh, there's a timer? Is that a timer? Weird. Pacha! Yeah, that's why I sort of did it, because there's stuff... I can't remember if they need to be able to... I can't remember if it's full, they just auto-see, or if it is actually a line of sight thing, so I'm just going to sort of wait for everyone's vision cones to go down as I loot this desk. Visit the craft hall, sure, I'll take it. Yeah, as you can tell, there's a limit, or there's a percentage on how well you're going to steal the object without being seen. So if you're at 0%, basically if you're not being seen by anyone, you're going to be at 0%. But if you're trying to pickpocket somebody or whatever, with a large group nearby, that can sort of change percent-wise. Normally what I would do is Funny thing is you can break these and no one cares. I would go into the shop in town and try and look, because there's a bunch of chests and stuff sort of lying around, and I would wait forever and try and loot them. But I think for now I won't do that, just because it takes a long ass time. Like a really long ass time. Oh, I should not do this as soon as I get up. Really shouldn't. I should. Okay. See, as you can see, I now have a gazillion sort of quests on my map. Wait, what one? Let's see. I thought it was. Alright, no, of course. I have to speak to a living Fey woman first before I can heal the dying one. I accidentally went the long way around. But here we go. So yeah, I can still hear her even though I'm like a mile away, I don't know why. These guys are cute, their versions of boggarts are adorable. As you can see, even though these things are DLC weapons, they're not super OP in terms of damage. I mean, they probably give insane buffs and stuff, but and the amount of attacks they do per second is probably a good sort of counterbalance, but really their damage output is atrocious. So yeah, there's jump points all sort of spotted around for shortcutting certain areas. Jump! Yeah, the camera tends to bug out because obviously there's no sort of lock on. The camera tries to pull back, so there's everything you're fighting is on screen at once, or as best as the game can do, and it doesn't always help, especially when it gets stuck. Not stuck.
This is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when
But oh yeah, there's even some of the lore stories are even this, just general gossip.
She could be mistaken for a fate weaver. So when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom,
yeah, this is what I like about this. There's no you're stuck. If the lock is hard, level hard, you're not stuck not knowing how to do it. You can just go for it. You're probably going to lose a lot of lockpicks doing so, but hey. Oh,
and this is something you can never forget. He must never eat chicken. Now, once in a while, you will need to put it on to the ground every morning, put the chicken on. You'll hear a loud cry from him.
Hopefully I didn't speak over that too much, because obviously I was picking the chest, so you probably couldn't see all of the subtitles on it. So hopefully it's not too spoiled. Oh, that Fey woman's actually helping, that's kind of cool. I've never noticed that before. Oh, she sucks at it. Pakistan. Hold on, I'm checking my timer. Okay, I've got a couple of seconds. Should I level up real quick? Let's go with dispelling. And then, I don't know. Crud. 1 point in that. 1 point in that. And, staffs, sure. There you go, boom, Acolyte. Oh no, yeah, I was already... Silly me. Anyway, thanks for watching. This episode is going to be ending now. Or in a couple of seconds. See you in the next one. 4, 3, 2, 1. We out.